I mean,
I
he's
know.
I don't
not
think I
dancing
could.
over your shoulder like normal, but
I don't think I could have made this by 6x8 or 6x9 even. I don't think I could have made a home like that size.
Uh,
It would have been weird.
Oh no, it would have been one room because everything would have been so.
What are you doing?
well,
Mute.
oh well, it's
I
okay.
have a problem.
What's your problem?
What?
I don't know where my pencil is. My pencil's just gone.
Oh no!
Oh,
Not that. Anything but
You have
that.
to open a vein.
All right, so I'm not going to be the most excitable guy tonight.
Sweet.
Again, I had a very long and arduous and difficult day, and I am not really feeling my oats tonight. But I will do my absolute best, and I apologize ahead of time if I'm low energy.
What I'm hearing is take advantage of the DM.
Actually, it might be the opposite. If you try and take advantage of me, I might be more irascible than normal.
Oh, Dave, you can't be more irascible.
I might be cranky ass old Dave.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
I even drank some caffeine beforehand, and it just has not done much of anything for me. So, Sam, why don't you give us a recap? It wasn't a very long session last time, but it was kind of eventful.
I literally went through the entire thing and made like a list of recap stuff. Okay, so first things first, the Thieves Guild captured 2 of the 3 assassins responsible for the Dancing Bear in fire. The third was the Distler guy whose house we are now occupying, right?
Yes.
So we got the information we needed from the 2 assassins, and we ended up killing them in combat. But Alexander did hire them to kill us. Okay.
Yes.
The reason he did so is because when he fled, he left behind a giant stash of coin. We found it. We opened the chests. Once Gregor has a total, he'll give us a cut of that as a reward. We found out that Alexander now lives in a home in Narwhal with 15 to 20 armed guards. All right. Then we went and talked to the guild hall about the house because we didn't know exactly where to go. We got sent to the city hall. Went to city hall, paid the taxes for the year on the house. The house is now ours. We went to the Collegium concerning the fire, let them know that the issue is resolved. We're cleared of all suspicion. We can travel again, whatever. So after all of that, that's when we went to Gregor's. And then after we left Gregor's, we checked in with Elder Jolin. He'd sold his farm, lived with the widow and the boys. Turns out he's a carpenter.
Well, he's not a carpenter. He's a handyman. He's done through years of stuff. He's lived on his own for a long time. And so he does a lot of the work by himself. So he's basically he's a self-taught handyman. Because back then, they had to be self-sufficient.
So he's that. We paid him for the materials to fix up and personalize the house. And then he told us it would take 2 weeks to complete the work. That's it. TLDR.
Right.
And Harvey made hand pies.
Yes.
Harvey, you now know how to make hand pies.
Yeah. And during my downtime, I help them out so I don't have to pay.
Right. So whenever you want hand pies, you pay half of the money because you just make them yourselves in your kitchen.
Ah, nice.
So there have been a few things that I did on the game this week that I wanted to let you guys know about. Harvey, one of these directly influences you.
Ooh.
Beastmaster is completely done and in the book.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to refresh your download of the book, Beastmaster is now there.
Nice.
I do have to change one chart because I have a skill in there that's not supposed to be in the starting chart. I will fix that. I have not yet. The crafting charts is done. I'm working on alchemy right now, but of course I didn't do anything on that today. I apologize. But crafting is now done. What crafting gives you is if you take the crafting skill, you can take different types of crafting. It gives you equipment cost, materials cost, and time to produce, and sell cost. As you go, of course, the more equipment, the higher value your equipment is and the higher value your materials are, the better your sell cost is going to go, but it's also going to be higher to longer to produce. Mm-hmm. I added a new guild called the Menagerie that directly is involved with the Beastmaster class. Mm-hmm. Beastmasters, when they bond their animal, they can either bond an animal which they have spent a certain amount of time training, or they can get an animal from the menagerie and work with them. Some of the more exotic animals you either have to go on quests to get, or you're going to have to go through the menagerie to do that.
Mhm.
One of the things I looked at, I added a thing in the group in the book called "Why Choose This Class," and there were two of them that didn't have any information for them, like why would you choose a wizard or a fighter. So the wizard now gains +1 magic save per level.
Mhm.
So if you started as a wizard, which would be Razul, he is
Mhm.
level 3, so that means his magic save is going to be +3 from where it was. Most people's magic saves will never change. Wizards will go up 1 each level.
Oh.
Fighters now ignore 2 speed penalty from armor per level. So if you're a 10th level fighter, you ignore 20 speed penalty from armor.
Mhm.
So
Which makes sense.
if you're using ribbed plate and you're a 10th level fighter, it doesn't affect your speed. But if you're any other class, even if you've got the same fighting skills as a fighter, you will take that -20 speed penalty still.
No.
And that is it. That is what I did this week.
Yay.
Giggity.
Very impressive.
I know I posted that on the 6th, but I wanted to recap because I didn't know if everybody had seen it.
I am shocked that you had time, what with having to upload your resume and then enter the exact same information on the following pages.
Yes.
Right.
Actually, you'd be
Over and over
surprised.
again.
More and more places have a lot of that automatically filled in.
I've never had that be anything but garbage.
I would say
Absolute nonsense.
I would say I did 10 or 15 places today. I would say I had to do that twice.
Oh, wow.
God damn.
A lot of it depends on the formatting of your resume too.
Correct. And it also helps that the jobs that I'm going for aren't entry level, so it's not going to be just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I did have to completely redo my cover letter and my references several times because I changed them up to match the job that I'm going for.
Yeah, which
Mm.
you're
So
supposed to.
holy
Yeah.
shit balls. Yeah, so that's why I've got a headache and that's why I'm
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Applying for jobs is fun.
It is indeed a hop and a skip and a jump. Very, very fun. So, all right. You've had the recap. You're at home. It is the next day. Yesterday was really crappy outside, so let's see if the weather's cleared up at all. The weather's cleared up from yesterday. It's overcast, good temperature outside. It's a nice day. Welcome to the next day. So the next steps are up to you guys. What you're planning? I mean, you can sit around the tiny table and talk about what you're going to do.
I mean, that's kind of where we're at because I don't really know. Hey, look, we have a table with chairs. It's plus, geez, I know you like me, but
All
good
right.
God.
Well, I'm sorry.
All right, here, let's do this. There we go.
It's big and it goes places.
There
All
we
right.
go. They're tiny chairs. They keep falling over.
A little
They are
bit.
cartoonishly small.
My knees hurt. I might as well just stand up.
All right, so
Just
let
like
me get this
cross-legged.
straight. You all left me making pies while you all went to interrogate a bunch of assassins?
2,
Right.
but yes.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, can't help but think that's a little bit sketchy on all your parts. Did you think
Harvey, I wanted to set them on fire. Would you have allowed me to?
No.
That's why we didn't bring you.
If I had
Well-
known that you had done that, I would have put an axe through their head, but yeah.
Damn it,
Well-
I owe you $10 now.
We ended up fighting them, and now they're dead. But we fought them, so they died in battle. So
I mean,
more dignified.
I'm not like, one of those northern people that thinks that as long as you die in battle, it's all good.
Right.
But,
The other thing,
I suppose
Harvey,
that is slightly better than dying in a fire.
he's proving the point here. Harvey, the other thing is you would have had to have been quiet with a bag on your head.
I assume that the hoods were smelly.
Oh, they were terrible.
Probably.
Yeah.
They
probably
weren't the
had-
best hoods, and they weren't made for fashion. Let's put it that way.
No.
Oh, I mean, I'm just thinking they probably just had some sacks where they carried onions in.
That
Harvey,
would
you
be
don't
funny.
deserve us-
All right. Okay. Well. All right. But
It is what it is. We had to do the thing. Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. I
I'm not sorry.
heard about the onion bags. I am not sad that I missed out on that.
You could make hand pies. I'd say you got the better end of this deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't watch one of
All
your
right.
allies be choked out.
You saved him.
Site I don't. Yeah,
Right,
by the
so,
skin of my, mace.
Did you all decide on who was the boss down there? We need to have a leader in the field. It doesn't need to be me, but I need someone to step up when I am not there. Or when I am there, you know.
I think we had it covered.
I vote for
Shout
Rizal.
out.
Well, you know.
Oh god.
Alright. So, but, I mean, I don't think there's all that much really to talk about. If Alexander's coming after us, we got to go after him.
We do have an idea of where he is. However, he does have 15 to 20 armed guards.
Okay?
Yeah, that are way better trained than we are.
Yes. Likely we would be outmatched.
Because we
by
don't have a leader in the field.
No, that's not exactly the problem.
Or it's because we're still green behind the ears.
Yeah. Bunch of guards sitting around all day looking proper. We use our weapons. I say
I
we.
can't believe I can't believe I'm going to ask this, and I look over at Kieran. Kieran, can you show Harvey the brand
Yeah.
and
I'll
see
show
if
him.
he knows what it looks like, if he recognizes this at all?
I mean, I can show him. So I'll show him the brand and the sketch of it or whatever.
Means nothing to me.
Sure.
Right?
See, it's
Alright.
a brand.
Yeah.
What type of? I'm trying to
Wait.
think of what type of school or class would do that.
We could take it to the
I mean, it was
Collegiate.
an assassin,
Yeah,
right?
the Collegian would be able to probably help us out with that.
Right.
Oh god, there's some sort of wizard that could make people quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would assume there would have to be.
He is a quiet guy?
Oh, he wouldn't talk at all. Wouldn't even make a sound
silence.
when he slammed his hand on the ground.
He was
Right.
literally silent.
Yes. The entire time. No noise when he sighed, no noise when he moved, nothing. Completely silent.
He made no
Ew.
noise whatsoever.
I heard one set of screaming in the room when I set him on fire.
We got to talk about that, but
One set of screaming as I set them on fire.
alright, well. I mean, if we don't want to go after Alexander, then
Well,
leave town.
okay, so we have to.
Yeah.
But-
Once we're ready.
Exactly. The
Right.
thing is we have to expect that we're going to get some more company.
Yeah, and these
Clearly,
guys,
the job wasn't finished.
and this time we don't know if we're going to be lucky when they nail the doors shut and light the place on fire.
Well, Harvey, it's time for you to stop introducing us everywhere we go.
I mean, he's not
Everyone
wrong.
knows us here.
I wonder why, Harvey.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, he's kind of got a point. The damage is already done. They do.
You know, I've
us.
been making knocking sounds the whole time for effect, and it's never triggered my mic. And I just looked to see. Like, I was just knocking at the door to let you know there was somebody knocking on the door, and it doesn't trigger my mic, so you guys had no idea it was happening. All
We're
of the
just sitting
times,
here arguing.
all of the
and-
times when I've done the sound effect like I used to
so
do,
true.
like I'm used to doing on a
You're
regular
totally
mic, nobody has ever heard that.
Nope.
For
You got a good
fuck's
quality
sake.
mic, Dave.
So we've just been sitting here arguing amongst each other, like, well, somebody.
So, like I
knocking
said,
on
I
the door,
set
like,
the guy on fire. Oh, there's someone at the door.
Yeah, there's somebody at the door. So somebody knocks on the door. It's kind of loud. He goes boom, 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 boom. Now I'm gonna have to actually do the boom, 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 boom thing. That's the fireplace, Harvey.
The door's right here. Hello?
Okay, so you open the door, or you look through the. Do you say hello? Do you open the door? What do you do?
I'm opening the door. I don't.
Oh, you
What
open
is
the
it?
door.
A door for ants?
It's the right size for me, there,
It
bud.
really kind of is a door for ants. And as a matter of fact, you recognize the person on the other side. It is Gregor.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Whoa! I zoomed in. That's really huge. That is a door for ants. It's only 1 foot
That's the
wide.
biggest door. That is the size of the doors in the thing, dude.
well, because on a regular square it'd be a 5 foot wide.
Right.
It'd be a 5-foot wide door. Yeah.
Hey, Gregor, come on in. Can I interest you in a hand pie?
Sure. Sounds awesome.
All right.
Let me get a Gregor. I don't think I've ever gotten a Gregor.
No.
No.
So
Give
I'm
me-
gonna.
Give me your foppish, poshest person.
You need like a dandelion up in here.
I need
That's what
a
you
fat, material fucking person.
Well, the trouble is, so let me do. Let
I
me
want him to
see.
be 5x5, Dave.
Oh, God.
Make 'em big.
Make it
Makes
big.
me question how he even got into this house.
He turned sideways and squeezed himself in.
Oh God! Look at him. Oh,
Jesus.
hello.
Oh, he's glorious.
So that's Gregor, and he comes over and sits
Cool.
by the tiny table.
You're a biggin.
Skadoosh! There we go. So he says, got done counting the money,
Okay.
and I think our interests may align. Remember how I said that I would reward you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have an idea.
Okay.
And so he says, it's pretty costly to do what I'm suggesting, and I'm wondering if you would take this in lieu of payment, or if you just want money.
What is your idea?
I'm going to send assassins after Alexander.
Oh!
You might want to inform him everything we know about guards and stuff, because
Yeah.
we know he's got 15 guards and he's well in the wealthy area.
Okay. I actually have had people spying on him now for a little while.
Oh, okay.
Ho 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 ho. Yes.
But I haven't had the money to hire anybody to take him out. I
Okay.
do now. I also want to tell you that there wasn't just four chests.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
We tore that entire room up. There was more like 10.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh,
my
jeez.
god.
So he tosses a bag on the table. Oh, hey, my chatty's up. Yay, I remembered to get my chatty up.
Oh, and it does.
Oh, and they're both
hammers.
fucking idiots. Yay.
That's a shit ton of chests, though. Holy crap.
Right.
well, I'm glad we found at least one or two. Just want you to keep looking.
Tell me more.
Well, okay, so once all is said and done, I've kind of already talked to the Thieves Guild about hiring the assassins.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And?
So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go check in with the Norwal Assassins Guild, and then they are going to take him out.
Do it properly.
Do it properly. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys know it, but you kind of have a shadow guard around you right now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, did not know.
Yeah.
Escalavis is chuckling to himself.
Right. So he tosses a bag and it lands on the middle of the table and it just goes clink.
Oh,
Pick it up
okay.
and kind of jiggle it a little bit.
I thought this was going to be used to hire the assassins.
There was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying.
I thought I was rich. I had no idea. Alexander was not only siphoning money, but he was investing it in different things. I apparently own half of this town.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Wow. Okay then.
I have a lot of vested interest in a lot of different places, and
I
I
look
had-
at
I
Razul
had
worried
no
that he's
clue.
about to make a scene.
What
Say
was
that-
that? Yes.
I look at Razul worried that he's about to make a scene.
I'm gonna make a scene.
we're okay with Gregor. Gregor's fine.
Nah,
with
I
that.
like Gregor. Me and Gregor has had.
We cool.
Yeah,
I don't know. You tend to make a scene with rich people.
he's
Well,
not rich and
No,
powerful.
no. Harvey.
He owns half the town.
No, Harvey. Politicians, not rich people.
Yes, but he has not a gigantic dick about it.
Not yet.
Well,
Hmm.
Thank you.
I like him.
I stole your horse.
Thank
It's
you.
just a
Not
circus.
yet. Okay. Well, I'll try not to be.
Well, power gets to people sometimes.
I will try not to let it get to me.
It's appreciated.
Don't pay any attention to the peanut gallery. Continue, sir.
I've really never paid attention to much. I've always just enjoyed the fact that I had money. I've just done whatever I wanted, and I've got to change that
I understand.
because it really bit me in the ass. And I have you all to thank. And then he kind of sits back in his tiny little chair and he says, you know, you guys are different.
How's that?
Oh, we've had adventuring companies here, but they always tend to do the same thing. You know, they get some missions and then they move on. You guys put down roots. Do you have any idea how different that is?
I mean, I ran a smithy, so yeah.
Well, I mean, there's people who run smithies who have business, but adventuring companies.
Oh no, I meant like, you know, the adventurers would come in with their gold from the tomb of the Lich King Abacanazar. You know, they buy up, you know, like whatever armor I had available, and you know, spend a night whoring, drinking, and then out the next day.
Yeah, that's
Maybe it's
not inaccurate, actually. I've never heard of the tomb of Abacanazar, but
Never
I mean,
connected.
I never paid attention to whatever the hell they were doing.
Harvey, speaking of the Dark Lord Einstein Ghoul.
hey, more power to you.
I just think it's more if we invest time and money into the town, they'll invest more time and money into us.
I mean, we have a house.
It's that's extremely different. I'm not sure what to make of you all sometimes.
We're different. Very different.
I'm
We
just a
are
simple
some
Christian man.
characters.
But if you need anything, if you need any favors, I know we're kind of square at the moment. But yeah, so I don't owe you, but my door's always open.
Well, same to you, sir. If you ever need anything figured out.
Yeah, just let us know.
All right, I'm gonna go squeeze through this tiny door, and
We will look aside so that you may keep your dignity, sir.
so he goes like this. And,
Sideways, yeah. All right, I guess I'm gonna start counting the money in the bag, Dave.
there's a total of 20 gold, or 20, not 20 gold, 20 copper. God, I almost went into D&D. I almost went into D&D. 20 copper.
I'll hand 5 out to everyone.
Nice.
I was gonna say gold. I was gonna say God dang.
I know. I almost slipped, and then I went.
That's-
I
"Ah,
could understand
wrong system."
silver. I could have understood silver, but gold, Dave.
Well, I've been
That's in the Windies
doing a lot of
campaign.
stuff with alchemy,
Right.
and a lot of that I've been going back and forth with a bunch of different places, and they all use Dungeons and Dragons currency.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of stuff with gold pieces the last couple of days. So it just kind of slipped. At least I caught it.
10 bags of riches, and this cheap fuck just gives
Oh.
us some copper.
Told you he was a dick.
Assassin.
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could have kept one 1% of all that, those 10 boxes, if we had just gone there and done it ourselves.
We did, and it bit us.
I mean, we didn't go across the ocean and try to kill him.
Or we do the right thing and more money might come to us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very
I-
likely the richest person in this entire land.
I mean, I don't know if letting a man hire a bunch of assassins to kill another man is the right thing.
Well, I mean, they're going to have an arms race for assassins in Narwhal. Because I'm sure Alexander didn't stop hiring people. And
Right.
when these two don't come back, I'm fairly certain he'll try to send more.
You mean 3 there, Bust? We still have 1 out in the shitter.
I still feel like this really wasn't in on the game.
Right?
Glub,
Well, I mean-
glub.
Yeah.
Because that's the way that sewers work, right? You connect them to the outhouses of the place.
Shut up.
I mean, it's a non-standard setup, but I respect their gumption.
all right. Anyway, guys, what do y'all want to do today?
Well, now that we know that Alexander is getting properly taken care of, and now we have copper,
Shopping trip.
I literally have no idea.
Aussie
Well, I know
laugh.
what I need to do.
Ooh! Let's go to the Adventurers Guild. See,
Oh, we should go to the Collegium.
Is back up. Huh?
Definitely
No.
figure out at the Collegium if they know anything about the branding.
Yeah, I think that's the play today.
All right. I'll follow you all.
To the Collegium.
To the Collegium we go.
While I'm walking, me and Jack are gonna be talking about trying to procure a body for Jack to do studies on.
Well, you've got one.
That is true.
But it's,
Not wrong.
they'd have
To
to
the
pull it
sewers.
out.
No,
Blech.
they
I'm going
wouldn't.
there.
You could walk out itself.
Yeah, all you gotta do
Yeah.
is throw down a rope, tell it to climb out.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. You've got a point. A point has been made. Right.
So, all right, I'm done with you. Blah.
Might
So,
be covered in some excrement, but
It wouldn't be a mite. He's definitely covered in excrement.
Hey man, those crazy hand pies aren't gonna shit themselves. No? Sorry.
Oh my god.
all right, Harvey.
Yeah.
Before we walk in here, behave yourself.
I mean, I always do.
Just behave
Yeah,
yourself.
not really.
Yeah, no.
Harvey, Razul has the con.
There we go.
the hell does that mean?
He's our boss this run.
No, I
He
mean,
is the
you
battlefield
wouldn't
commander.
understand. You wouldn't understand that reference. Well,
I
you
mean,
might.
I
I
would.
watched a lot of Jag.
No, actually,
I'm on a boat.
you're on a boat.
From a boat.
Right. That actually might be a nautical term from the past, not just
As
Star
opposed
Trek.
to a
is.
submarine, like, yeah. But
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Con is modern battleships.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Hello,
So, what do you
ladies.
mean, boss? By behave.
or these are dudes, ain't it? The college are dudes. Hello, dudes.
College of dudes.
Yeah.
Hello.
We have a sketching of a brand that we need to have looked at, maybe.
Do you or don't you?
Well,
We do.
It's-
Okay.
I just don't know what it is. I feel like I might know what it is. Maybe, maybe not.
I'm just gonna hand them the sketch.
Okay. So they look at the sketch and they go, "Huh." Let me see if either of them recognize it. It's very low chance. Nope, neither of them recognize what it is. So do you need somebody to do this
we-
for you, or do you need to
No.
research it?
I can
Research.
research it.
We need to figure out what this is.
Okay, so go to the
I don't-
library.
Or we could just ask.
Okay.
I'd be metagaming. But
Well,
I
see,
think
the difference would be if you go research it yourself, it won't cost you anything. But if
yeah,
you,
I'm researching it.
Ah!
Okay, if I could please have the sketch back.
Is it all right for the group to walk with me, or do I have to go by myself?
yeah, go by yourself. I
All right,
mean, one or two people would be okay, but I mean, basically, you're going into a college library, so you'll be walking in, and you're all, decked out with fucking weapons and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That means
Fair
Bus
point.
can come with me, even though he
Oh.
can't read.
Okay.
Right.
I need
Well,
people
then-
that can read. Jack and Kieran. Bus, you take care of the dog, man.
Oh,
Apparently I have to go.
All right,
Oh.
Harvey.
All right. So while they go and research, and they might be there a little while. What are you two gonna do?
If you want to do zoomies, Harvey.
The lift?
The what?
The lift.
The lift?
Oh, you want to go ride the lift up and down?
I mean, I'm just saying, if he wanted to, it'd be pretty cool.
Harvey, do you want to go ride the lift up and down for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the most Harvey thing I've ever heard.
yes.
That's
Are you gonna
it.
And Bus is willing to watch him to make sure he doesn't set anything
I'm
on
gonna
fire.
yell at Harvey and ask if he's gonna ask about throwing a fucking coin off of it again.
No, I got it. I'm just like, wonder if it's like a pot, if it would really do some damage.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Harvey, why don't you go look at some more armor?
Ooh.
Which we can do by riding the
Lift.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Good
come
job,
on,
guys.
Ascalab. We're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
Harvey and Ascalabus having an adventure together.
You see the look of "you owe me" on your on my face.
Harvey, roll a D100.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
I look at Bus. Learn to read.
68. Okay, so your singing skill is a 4 because of your intelligence.
God damn it.
You are awful. Couldn't hold a tune in a bucket, so as you're walking, he's like, Harvey and Bus going on an adventure.
Fucking SpongeBob.
Yeah, he's like, I'm in a store and I'm singing. Exactly, same kind of thing. So they go wandering off. It's a beautiful time.
I hope it's beautiful.
It's just lovely. So okay, so you three go into the library. Razul shows you where the library's at, and this thing is like 5 stories high.
Right.
And it's like a tower, so there's books on every side.
Right.
There are stairs going down that Razul tells you is restricted because they're older, and you need to really, you need to know somebody or pay a lot to go down there and look through the old tomes. And you start to go through the books, and what exactly are you looking for there, Razul?
I need okay, so we got 3 of us.
Mhm.
I need books on, since I don't know what it is, I need books on mind magic if they have it. I need a book on elementalist abilities, and I need books on demonologist abilities. Because that covers our 3 bases. You know what
The
I
3
mean?
that we don't have.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so what specific thing are you researching?
Who, me, myself, or them 2?
What is it that you're looking for research on?
What would you think, guys?
Well, we're just trying to find the symbol and what it means.
So would we be looking for...
So you're trying to find out what that symbol is and what it represents, what it
Yes.
means? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
magic runes, maybe?
all right,
It'd be a runic symbol.
So
Probably
you
not.
start to grab books and you look around, and I need you to make a roll
Who, me?
Yeah, well, you're the one with research.
Okay. No, I don't have it, actually.
You don't have research. Does anybody have research?
No.
No.
Okay, Wada, then I need you to go ahead and roll your research, which is going to be a 7.
Oh, god damn it. That, space, backspace, bam. Nope.
All right, so you pour through the different books and you are unable. You're going to be looking for D6 hours. You search for 4 hours. You're in the library for 4 hours just poring over books, and you have found absolutely nothing.
So I guess we're just going to have to pay for it, guys, because we are wasting the day away.
Yep.
Right.
God, I don't like paying for stuff.
Hold on.
Well,
Yes? Yeah, you can do that. You can fill up her bowl again if you want. And if you want to keep her busy for a little bit, you could turn the sprinkler on just a little bit and let her run around.
This is actually one of the
up to you.
skills I'm taking next level, so...
Oh yeah, I
Sorry.
know. You need it, dude. Like, it's up your in your wheelhouse, as it were.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so sorry I
guess
had
I'm gonna
to
go and
talk to the
pay
kid.
for someone.
So you go up to the main librarian, and he says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Karen, can you hand over the paper?
yeah, I'll go ahead and hand over the sketch.
We're needing to know what this means.
All right, so he's got a little bit better of a chance. Oh God,
Oh Jesus!
he's never seen anything like it
Oh,
before in his
Jesus.
fucking life.
God.
I was hoping that he was just going to know it and he wouldn't have to really research, but no, this guy has no. That's a very interesting symbol. I wonder what it does.
Thank God he didn't
That's
fumble.
what-
Jesus.
That's what we were wondering.
Okay, so he tells you that it's going to be 1 copper up front, and then the rest is going to be, if he can't find anything, then it's just the copper. But other than that, it's going to be depending on how long it takes him.
Okay, I got it. I hop it to him.
Okay. So then he goes and looks. I'm going to roll a GM thing. So 2 GM.
This has the potential to be very expensive.
Yeah, I
Or
couldn't
just
figure out
imagine-
what this was walking to the local dojo. You guys know what this is? Oh yeah, it's a silence rune. Oh, thanks.
It's actually not. I don't think it's actually from the dojo, though, like metagame wise.
Okay, so how long are you going to wait for him? He
I'll
says,
wait as
tell
long
you
as
what, come back tomorrow,
Okay.
and I'll tell you
Okay.
what I find out, and we'll settle up.
Cool. So go find Harvey.
Can I
and
take
Fox.
back the picture real quick and copy it?
Yeah, actually, he's going to try and copy it as well. So he tries to copy it. You don't know if he did a good enough job. You look at it, and his is kind of sketchy.
Well,
Excuse
I
the
just
pun.
wanted to make sure that, like, if I'm giving it over to him, like, we're not completely losing it.
Right. He's going to need a picture of it, though, to help him.
Well, I know, but that's why I was trying to copy it for myself.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
That's the read and write, isn't it?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
Really?
You're just tracing it. You're not trying to read something, really. You're just tracing it. I'm going to give it to you.
Thank you.
You only missed it by 5.
Right.
So, yeah. You've done this enough times now that, I mean, you don't have to understand it. Reading and writing assumes some sort of understanding involved, and you don't have to. So you sketch it, you hand him back the original, and then you guys leave.
All right, let's go find the boys.
right.
I bet
Cool.
you Askelavis hasn't took a scimitar to him yet.
In the middle of a montage.
Oh my god.
What we need here is a montage.
All right, so you guys go over. By the way, it's going to cost you a lead piece each to go up and down. It's each way, so it's 2 lead each time you ride the elevator up and down.
Even if we don't get off of it?
Well,
Even
no,
if
no,
you don't get off
got
of it.
off the bottom to go to these shops.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you only went down once. You didn't ride it up and down and up and down.
No.
Seriously.
Okay. You made it
As
sound
soon
like
as-
you were just going to go, way!
As soon as Bus realized that it costs each time we go up and down, I would have pushed him off.
Okay, so you get down to the bottom and he goes, let's do it again. And you push him and he goes, ah! So now you
Hey,
guys.
don't you want some new armor? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Okay, so you're now over in this area looking for armor. Actually, the main shops are going to be closer to over here. This is more of a open market area.
You want to move us to the right?
Yeah,
Tyler?
as heads up, Dave, we're still at the Collegium.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
That's all good.
God, I am so.
I
out of
do
it.
that all the time now.
It's okay.
I am.
All right, there we go.
I am not
This
a
is
smart
just
man.
for fun.
I
It's
am
just
not
for
a smart
fun.
man.
Right.
Okay, so
What
this
are you
is
doing?
like open markets and things like that. This is
Right.
more of your actual go inside shop stuff. So that's where you guys are at.
Yeah, we're at the armory, wherever that is.
Correct.
If we're gonna ride the elevator down to join with them, I'm gonna go ahead and scratch off that lead piece.
Right.
Well, I'll give them 2 pence because that is the same.
Agreed.
So let's
Okay.
go.
So, Dave, if I sell something that at cost is well, it might be a pence now that I look at it. Do I get anything back for that?
If you're selling something that's a pence,
Yes.
I would. Yeah. Are you selling anything else or just that one thing?
Just that. Probably that one thing if I do.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he doesn't really.
Actually, no. Never mind.
They don't really want it.
Yep. That's all good. I'm not worried about it then.
All right. So.
I'm still buying plated van braces.
Okay.
Yes, I'm aware it will give me a sneak penalty, but I figure the ABS is worth it.
The plate van braces. Ba-ba-ba-bow.
Plated.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay. That was more just clarification for the group.
Yeah. No, we're still twinsies though.
That's what I'm looking for. Business and shops names.
We didn't have the sergeant in armory?
The sergeant in armory.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that name. Okay, so map layer.
I need Coventry to have nothing but pun names for every store.
Text.
What did you call it? The sergeant in armory?
Yes.
Oh Jesus! I just got that. I'm like, oh, what was that? That's awesome.
I like that.
I blame Tomb Raider. That's
Actually,
the
I'm gonna
inspiration.
go and
That
try
was the
to
start of the end.
get a book out of the Tomb Raider if they have it. So
Oh, where is it?
Oh, do you finally have enough money for your dinosaur book result?
no, I'm gonna get a book on alchemy.
Actually,
No.
let me.
Yeah. Gonna make potions.
My husband ran in, asked me if I wanted ice cream, and then ran out. And now I'm hearing the ice cream truck music through my headphones.
That's amazing. He's 12.
I love that visual in my mind.
Fucking
I can just see all of the kids at home going, I can't get anything, and then all the adults, all the guys come out, and go, I want some. I'll bet they make
Edgar
a fucking.
just cross-checked a 12-year-old to get it.
I bet they make a fucking killing by the barracks.
Dave.
Oh my god, I bet.
No idea. There are so many adults that'll fucking buy from the ice cream truck. It's not even funny. Like,
Well, now we can afford to do it, so we're like, hell yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
One of
live
my
that life.
one of my favorite things ever. This tells you the military mind. One of my favorite things ever. It's the 1980s, and
Right.
I'm at Camp Pendleton on a base called Edson Range, which is where all of the people qualify with their weapons in the Marine Corps. It's one of the
Right.
places, at least.
Right.
And
We get
so
out, like-
the barracks are fucking huge. There's 3 levels of barracks, and each side has, I think, 6 rooms. So there's 18 on a side, so 36, so 72 total, about that. I can't remember exactly. There might be more, there might be less. I can't remember.
Right. It's a lot.
At 3:30 every day,
Ice cream truck.
all of the sudden, from like half of the windows, you hear thunder, thunder, Thundercats, ho!
Ah, I love it.
Because 3:30 is when Thundercats showed on the TV at Edson Range, and I would say half of the people watch Thundercats, and they would fucking scream that shit at the beginning of the show. That's the military mind right there. I mean,
Hey,
thank you for your service. Hey, it was nothing.
Well, like I remember, I was in like this intensive wrestling camp one year, and like what we loved doing was just hanging out and watching American Gladiators.
Ha!
right.
And like to this day, I still have like a real soft spot in my heart for that silly show.
I can see that. It's just the weirdest things that people did. Oh, what was that?
I think that was my phone, which I had right next to my webcam.
Gotcha. No big deal. Okay, so
Guys,
you guys.
sent me an Oreo cone.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
I have a chocolate chip
Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
I know I want ice cream, but so
What did he get?
I don't know. Probably the same thing. And he said that he did his good deed for the day by getting ice cream for the 2 kids that were there too.
Oh, that was nice of him.
There you go.
I used to
A
do
lot
that
better
shit.
than the cross-checking idea I threw out.
That's true.
Just cross check them out of the way. My ice cream, honk honk.
Still not as
I
good
got
as
the-
Ron Weasley, though.
Fair.
Yeah, bought an ice cream truck.
Yeah, he bought an ice cream truck after Harry Potter ended,
Yes.
and he went to all sorts of low-income places, but
And gave away ice cream.
yeah, he didn't want to sell ice cream, so he just bought a shitload of ice cream and then gave it away.
Good for him.
Rupert Grint is the greatest guy.
And Daniel Radcliffe.
Right.
Can't
Yeah.
forget Dan.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he's
Rupert's the
no-
one with the ice cream truck.
Yeah, he didn't buy an ice cream truck and then give it out to poor kids.
Right.
No, he just saved a guy from a mugging.
Yeah. One of those is distinctly better than the other.
One guy saved versus a whole bunch of kids with ice cream. I don't know.
No,
They're
I
both
know.
good.
Did you guys see that like image going around of like there's a Cards Against Humanity card with
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the guy gave it to him to sign. He thought he was gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" He's like, "I've been waiting so long for somebody to give me one of these."
All
And
right.
he got a
What is
selfie with the
that?
guy.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So you guys can buy anything you want at the armory store. You don't have to wait for me to say anything. You can just actually
Oh,
buy.
I just need to know about a book.
All right. So where are you going for you gonna go to the bookstore?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you go over to the Tome Raider.
While I eat my ice cream.
Like, eat your ice cream.
So you're
Okay.
walking around. You've got a little frozen dessert thing that you bought at the fair on the way past, and you go into the bookstore. What are you looking for?
A book on alchemy.
A book on alchemy. There's a very, very, very good chance that they've got a book like this because it's a pretty common subject.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Nope.
don't. They are out.
We don't do
Jesus
well in supply rolls. We
fucking
do not do well with inventory.
Christ.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be get out of luck.
So you can go to the library
Mhm.
and read about it for free. You just can't take it home.
I wanted something I could take home.
Well, what you can do is you can go to the library, find the book you're looking for, and then go to the Tome Raider and ask them to see if they can find a copy. Might make it a little bit more expensive since they have to hunt it down.
Well, you think they'd already know the name of it if they had them before.
Well, it's a pretty common thing. You didn't find exactly what you're looking for. Like you found Little Timmy's Guide to Alchemy,
Right,
stupid
right,
shit
right.
like that, but you haven't found anything that's real serious.
It's like when I look for a book on like advanced first aid. They're like,
See,
that's
Steve
pretty
Nick.
hardcore.
Nick, Steve,
You're
Nick.
telling me there's only one bookstore in this whole fucking town.
I mean,
Sorry,
yes,
man.
but what's your point?
With a library, most of the people who read are going to go to the library.
If they're in the college,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most everybody else.
Yeah, Wada. Most people can't read.
I know.
So it's a pretty niche thing for a town with a collegium with a large library.
Whatever.
Oh God, whatever.
Just fucking done with your shit, Dave.
Disgruntled.
Just done with
Hey,
your shit.
blame Roll20.
The feeling is mutual, I assume.
Blame Roll20.
Y'all almost died to grumbles last on
And
Saturday.
whose fault is that?
The shitty game mechanic.
There you go. Now you're playing with power.
What was that? The Omnipharmacon again?
Omnipharmacon.
That's the magical potions and stuff, isn't it?
Yes,
Wouldn't they know about alchemy?
they probably would.
They might. Well, okay, so like a normal store, like an apothecary and stuff like that, they might have books, but they're like small books and like making tinctures and infusions.
Well, and
So
not
maybe
only
it would
that,
have,
but
like-
they'd probably be like manuals,
Mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't want to sell them.
Whatever.
It would be like walking into an insurance agent and going, "Hey, can I buy your ICD-9 booklets?" They'd say, "No, we need those for reference."
Well, no, what I mean is like
Dorks.
if you go to a spiritualism store, right? You can buy guides on tarot. You're not actually doing it and making your own cards. You still have to buy the materials for it, but it explains how to like use the things.
So
Wait,
you're thinking they're printing up flyers?
They might have some like small informational pamphlets about their products.
Same shit like I got at the bookstore, so
Right.
it ain't no different.
Timmy's Alchemy and you.
Anyway, what are we doing today?
Fuck
don't
I
know.
know. I'm eating ice cream.
I think it's shenanigans result.
The Adventurers Guild.
Am I the only one not eating ice cream at this point?
I think so.
I'm not,
I'm
Dave.
not.
I'm not. I am sorely tempted because I do
I
have
could
ice
be.
Oh, right?
cream and no cake cones.
I don't have.
I've got Klondike donuts in the freezer.
Any.
Oh, the Bavarian cream ones.
Wait, that's
Uh,
a thing?
the strawberry one.
Yes. No, there's Boston cream pie
Jesus
uh,
Christ.
donuts in there, the Klondike bars, and they're fucking delicious.
I don't
They
think
have
I've
the
ever
Bavarian
heard
cream in
Sammy
them.
that like animated. She's like, oh.
They're so good.
It's like telling Harvey, "Look, new hand pie."
Mhm.
All right, let's go check out this Adventurer's Claim for Harvey.
All right.
Yeah.
By the way, custard is like my favorite thing on the face of the planet. So yeah, I get very excited about it.
Okay,
Big
so
deal.
you guys
Yeah,
are
we
going to
have to
head
get it.
back to the Adventurers Guild.
You also notice how defeated Ascalabus looks.
Or bus.
Right. He's a biggin, but he's very quiet right now.
He didn't lose, but you definitely know he didn't win.
Since we don't have to worry about Alexander, maybe there will be something on the board.
Maybe, maybe. not.
Okay, so you guys head back to the board. These are women now, just to let you know.
So, Razul,
Sure.
What's up, buddy?
mostly through context clues, I assume you don't want me to introduce myself in a winning way to everybody that we meet.
Well, if you keep doing that, the assassins that could be coming towards us will find us a lot easier.
I mean, I think they would have a pretty easy time anyway.
Ascalabus puts his hand on Harvey's shoulder and just goes, "Just not to strangers, okay?
But those people I want to introduce myself to the most.
I understand."
So
Here's
this
the
is what
deal.
you've had to deal with the whole time, right, Bus?
Oh, very much so. Pretty much, I kind of had to grab him and walk him away sometimes.
I know it.
Harvey, why don't you go ahead and get all of your introduction-y things out on people that you know? Like these two kind ladies in here.
Oh, God.
I suppose so. Hello, Olga. Hello, Helga. My name is Harvey. These
Oh,
are my
look, it's Harvey.
And together we're the Adventuring Guild, the crew known as Harvey and Friends. how are you doing on this fine day that the Lord God has made?
What?
Good.
That's a new one.
You said all of his energy, so
That was
He's
all
been-
of his energy.
He's been conserving that for too long. He's like about ready to burst. His tail's wagging like crazy. His ears are all back.
All right, so Razul, you get up to the board and it is empty. I don't mean the ones that are there are too high for you. I mean
It's just
empty. There is nothing on it.
Oh. Huh.
Well,
I turned around and
So
looked at Jack.
I can't read, but seems like there's nothing on the board lately.
Are you saying that to somebody or?
Olga and Holga.
Oh,
Olga?
so yeah. Olga just kind of rolls her eyes and she says, "Yeah, I know. The Velvet Veil took them all again."
Velvet
Ooh.
Veil? Who's that?
I really wish we would have gotten the memo for the naming conventions here.
So
Right.
each one of you gets to roll an insight.
Oh, that's just
Nope.
you.
Why? What the blue balls?
For the power of great.
Oh wow!
Wow. Nope, I don't know.
I
nothing.
think you're the
Really?
only one that made it,
Yep.
Bus.
Yep.
Yeah, Velvet Veil, sure. They're
All right,
around.
so the Velvet Veil, you've kind of heard of them, but you also don't know very much about them because they have like 0 renown.
Okay.
No, they're clearing the board.
So Olga says, "Yeah, they do that sometimes. They're about to have their charter revoked because they're awful."
Oh.
They're quest hoarders.
That's exactly right.
Can you tell me anything about where their whereabouts could be?
Well,
I mean,
We
you
about to go
did
break
just
some
have them
kneecaps?
accept their quest, so I mean, you know what they're doing.
well, yeah, I know what they're doing. As to where they are, my guess is they're probably somewhere around. They like to hang out at the. Where is it?
If you
The
say
Ironwood?
don't say the Golden Bear.
No, I'm saying the Dire Boar Tavern is where they like to hang out.
Oh,
Well-
what a fucking shuck that is.
About to go have
Right.
us a little talk with some people, and I am walking out.
Rasul, you think of what I'm thinking?
Yes.
We have to break some fucking kneecaps.
All right, so
right. Shall we
Right.
follow them?
Come on, Bus. We need your
Okay.
abilities. We don't care about everybody else. Come on.
Fair.
We need to stabby in the back.
Kieran, no, I don't think so.
I thought it was. Okay, I'm wrong.
No. He was a merchant. I don't think he was a shop. He was a bartender.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, wait.
The
The dire
was
boar.
a place where we
Yeah.
Narbor was our kobold place.
Oh.
no,
Okay.
Oh no,
the Dire Boar is
where
the
we
place that
just
had
were
rats
the
in the
rats.
basement.
yeah.
that's
Oh,
what it was.
wow.
Right.
Yeah,
Or-
this
How's
is the
that
place where
looking?
I
We did
figure
it
we're
right,
not going to be very
but in a
popular.
timely manner.
Oh God.
And I get to go in looking at my new fly self compared to all y'all in your old drab.
I mean, you're not wrong.
This might be interesting if it's the same owner.
I've
Oh,
been
it is.
cleanly pressed, sir. How dare you?
It doesn't look like you in that tidy ass fucking cloak you wear.
It's a duster, son. It's a leather jacket.
Hey, I don't know how you found that. That'd have been expensive.
Fucking cloak
Yeah,
doesn't have arms,
yeah, it was.
shit.
Especially in my size.
Right?
Yeah, that's my point.
I had to kill a whole herd of cows to make that thing.
Oh wow, why's the lights off in the house?
Are they off?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
hold on. Turn around. Make sure you're looking the right way.
All right, now I can
Oh,
see.
wait.
Yep, the lights are off.
All right. Well, let
I
me
can
change
see.
that because.
Well, I mean, the lights are off. Let me get into the building. Let me just see if Okay, lights kick on when you get in the building, guys.
Well, I don't even have a. I can't even see my token. Oh,
There
there
we
we go.
go.
Holy shit! Wow.
This is an
Keep. My name is
Tackle the
Man
dog.
Who Needs a Drink.
You got it. Whoop! But
Let's see if Bones tackles the dog.
what do I roll, Dave?
Roll agility versus his agility.
Okay, hang on. I gotta look at my thing. I forget what my agility is.
D100, just roll it out and see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. D100.
Okay.
Oof.
Add your agility.
Oh, add my agility.
Yep. I'm pretty
Alright.
sure he beat me.
So 108.
Yeah, 95.
All right,
Or-
so you lunge at Harvey, and he skips out of the way and goes running up to the bar and says,
Hello, barkeep. My name is a man who needs a drink.
That's better.
"I remember
Word.
you."
Behave
Oh,
yourself.
okay.
No.
And my name is Harvey. These are my friends. And together
God
we
damn
are
it.
the adventuring crew known as Harvey and Friends.
He
We did tell him only
he
people we know.
spits on the
How is-
ground.
How are you on this fine day that our Lord has made?
You're not wanted here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, we understand. But we are here to see the uh,
Velvet something.
Velvet Veil.
victims.
Thank you.
The velvet something? I just told you like 3 minutes ago. So
I
the
mean,
velvet
3 minutes
veil.
in our time. It's been about like 10, 15 minutes for our people.
That's true, but they've got a more vested interest as well. So, all right. So, I'm only putting 2 of them up here, but so he says he just kind of nods back to the back up here, and up there you see there are about 6 people kind of hanging around.
Is one of them the dude with the
Hang
cool
on. Hang on. I want Kieran to be able to roll like to see what level they may
All right. So let me go ahead and get them up here then.
be. There's a reason. I'm talking to you, Kieran. Sorry. I'm talking to you and seeing if you know anything about him. Oh my
Holy
Ah!
God, he's huge!
god.
He's a biggin.
He is a biggin. I held down Alt to keep them in the right place, and I forgot that Alt will keep them. Yeah.
It was fucking amazing. It's like, whoa!
Womp.
Well, now we see why they can't do any stealth missions. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that wizard.
But you are bigger.
Rogues. Priesty priest. Fight a wizard.
Hey, son, have you seen a wizard this size?
Oh. My character's back to his old token style. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
just
old Rizal. He dyed his hair since then, Dave.
he pulled it
You
somewhere.
monster.
I told you, man. I said. So,
It all
care,
depends
Dave.
on where he grabs it from.
I don't care.
no, I actually
That
grabbed
was-
it from the.
The journal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to how I was, yeah, on Saturday.
Right.
I was
So,
like,
okay, so there
Why
are
do you want
only
me
a
to
few people in here. The place does not look very busy, but again, it's early. It's not 4 hours, so it's
Good
just a little
afternoon.
bit. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's going to be filling up here not too very long. But the guys in the back in the corner that were indicated to you, they're sitting around talking, they're laughing, they're drinking, and they're eating.
Do I need
So how are we
to
gonna play this?
roll heraldry or what?
Okay, so obviously right away you can see there are 2 fighters. There's a cleric, there's a wizard. One person is probably a ranger, and then another one you can't quite tell. You'd have to make a roll on this guy over here.
mhm.
God, why?
God, this system hates you, man.
The feeling is mutual. God damn it. You know what? You know what? How many times did I need to feel lucky for this shit?
I'll
Twice.
give you once, even though you'd need to actually do it twice. I'll just give it to you once.
All right, I'm using one. Screw it.
Okay. So he is a thief.
You
And
would know what level then.
yes, you figure that they are all anywhere from second to fourth.
All right.
Oh, so they're like us, but they
Mhm.
steal all the jobs.
So I'm gonna go over and pull everybody over to this table.
But you do realize that they are the same level as you, and they have a 0 renown.
right?
Yeah,
so
they haven't done
They
anything.
don't do well.
Right.
It sounds like they just don't do anything.
Well,
Why would the bartender be so pissed off at us when these guys could? Oh my god, never mind.
because those guys pay and they didn't help his place.
They didn't run away to town to help.
Yeah,
Mm.
this
There.
guy right here blames his business going bad on you all.
Sense.
And he says, "Hey, you lot, what are you sitting for?" I said, "You're not wanted here."
And I didn't think we were sitting.
Razul said he sat.
Yeah, I sat down. I mean, if I'm not wanted here, I'll leave. Paying customer, but okay.
Yeah, you don't want our coin? Fine.
Sir, I'm going to ask a real honest question because, frankly, I have a feeling you're probably going to get a little bit more business than you used to. Is there a thing we can do to make up for what we've done?
You can start by leaving.
Well, that's not very helpful, but fine. I suppose.
I looked to Razul.
Yeah, I'm already walking towards the door. Y'all can do whatever you want.
All right, I'm walking with him.
You don't have to
coming.
have my lead on this. Jack, you could go try to talk to him. You have a skill that could help us.
Uh huh.
What you want me to do about it?
Apologize and ask him if we can make up for it or something, so we can, not be barred from the
I
bar.
ain't apologize for shit.
Right.
It wasn't my idea to run out of town.
I mean, sir, I understand and I do apologize for the delay in which we did complete your business. Now, I understand those in the back there haven't offended you, but frankly, it's inert action is my guess. The town lost a tavern. The business is going to come for, if nothing else, just sheer numbers. Now, how do you feel about the fact that you're alienating customers midday?
Am I going to have to call the guard?
I really just want to understand. I just want to make amends, sir. Is there a problem? Is there really a problem that I can actually solve now for you? I can't turn back time.
Find a way.
I can't. There we go.
He's going for the guard. Well, I tried.
Thanks
Everybody
for the help,
out.
Jack.
Yeah, don't hate on me.
Well, the one person with the skill, but sure, fine.
I could have rolled interrogation if I really wanted to, but
Right.
That's not exactly the nice thing.
Interrogation doesn't mean torture.
Yeah.
Right, he could have talked.
I could have easily have tried to go, I'm rolling interrogation to ask for honest questions and get information. But
Right. You basically
Right.
would have been arguing with him and he would have let slip different things.
yeah.
So I'm gonna talk with you all and see what y'all want to do about trying to talk to these people.
Harvey's still in there.
Well, Harvey can.
I mean, we
solve
could set this place ablaze too.
it. I'm perfectly okay with it.
Thought crossed my mind.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. Serial arsonist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean you don't know what you're talking about?
Mm,
Were you
he
a
just
part
doesn't
of
want-
this?
He just doesn't want business coming here. I mean, all I have to do is go around town and tell him. I mean, we can do this our own way.
I mean, do we really need to get into a pissing match with the bartender here? Or, I
No.
guess,
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
That's why I left.
Why?
Because he's turning away coin. That's why. It's a business, not a front for him to have feelings about shit.
We also could have easily probably brought up Gregor. Lord knows he might actually be in debt to the band, but
Gregor might own this place for all we
That's
know.
what I mean.
True.
But
Why
that's
don't we
okay.
ask?
He doesn't
Terrible
like
idea.
us.
Why
We
don't we
could-
go ask Gregor if he owns this establishment?
We could actually just go ask Gregor if he has any jobs for us to do, even too, guys.
Oh,
So
yeah, good point.
We don't have to get jobs from the board every time. We can go ask people we know if they have shit needing taken care of. Or if anybody wants to do anything at all, we can just go do it.
I said let's go to
Hire a
Gregor's.
boat, cross the sea, kill Alexander.
There are
That's getting taken
assassins
care
on
of.
that.
Yeah, that's getting taken care of.
I mean, assassins are no good at their job.
Yeah, they
Not
are.
the ones we encountered.
Exactly.
They were
Depends on
also
how much
very
money
low
Gregor
level.
puts in it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
he has enough money to afford.
The good ones.
I mean,
The first one's probably won't be good enough, but if he takes it seriously, there might.
I don't know.
Let's go talk to Gregor. Fuck it. I need to
Good
find a
point.
job. We need to get some coin. I need a robe that I can actually take damage with instead of having to rely on you all.
Okay,
Love
so
you too, Dead Riser.
Says the guy who's never taken any damage.
You're not wrong.
Unless it's self-imposed.
I did put my hand in a trap.
Oh yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but it didn't even really do any damage to you. You just
Yeah.
kind of went, ow.
I
Yep,
went-
And then that was
he's
it.
done more damage to himself than we have.
10 health is a lot for me, guys. That's a third of my health. All right, knocking on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
I would make the sound on my mic, but you wouldn't hear it. Right, whoever did that, thank you. So you knock on the door.
All right,
After a little
It's
bit,
your tool doing it, so
a lady comes to the door and she's wearing a maid's outfit,
Okay.
like an
So she's a maid.
actual maid's outfit.
Right.
No,
Right.
it can't be
And
tied,
and
right?
she speaks to you in a French accent that I'm not going to try, and she says, "May I help you?"
come
Oh, we're
on,
looking for
try.
Gregor.
Try. You have to
Bonjour,
try.
Cosette. How are you?
Oh no, stop.
It's me.
So you guys kind of all start to talk at once, and she says, "Pardon?"
Excusez-moi.
You actually don't speak the language, but okay.
I'm aware.
We're looking for Gregor.
Yeah, we're looking for Gregor.
We
We're
are
looking for
Harvey and
Gregor.
friends.
Oh, one moment, please. And she ushers you into the waiting room.
How with this again?
Sorry, that's what happens.
The way it works.
That is the way it
Welcome to
works.
feudal prestige. All right.
And
That's the
so
way it
after a little bit, Gregor comes in and he goes, "Hi.
Well, hello.
Hi. Hello.
What can I do for
Hi.
you?"
My name is Harvey. These are my friends.
Let him
Together
go.
we are the adventuring crew known as Harvey and Friends. And
We
how are
told
you
him
on this
he's-
fine day that our Lord has made?
We told him he's not allowed to say that to strangers anymore.
Gotcha.
So he'll say it to the people he knows.
Okay. So what can I do for you? I mean, I just
First
saw you a
question.
couple hours ago.
Well, yeah. First question. Do you happen to own the Dire Boar Tavern?
I don't.
Sad. Okay.
You should. It'd be a good investment.
Yeah.
You know what? Especially with the inn burning down
Yeah,
quite
with the inn
recently.
burning
Yeah, that I apparently did own.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, then maybe acquiring another tavern wouldn't be such a bad idea. But I digress. I was just curious.
It's not a terrible idea. I don't know that I need to.
It's
Besides
put in-
the dancing boar has the dire boar has just a god awful reputation. Their
Right.
ale tastes like mule piss, and
Sure.
the owner
Well,
is an
well,
asshole.
A little bit worse.
Well, that's
Oh,
all
we
you have
know.
to do. You take
We know
it
he
over,
is.
put a proper person in charge, and we could actually go have a drink instead of getting run out of the fucking place.
Well, there are
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
other places you can drink. I mean,
The Salty Spittoon where I'd get hit by fucking throwing shit? No.
Here's one, they
Probably
just
be
throw
more
you.
likely to be thrown than.
Yeah.
I need
I hear-
fine establishments, sir, just like you.
so hold on one second.
We really just went over to Gregor's to be like, okay, well, fuck this guy in
Yeah,
particular.
there's
Asshole,
a
right?
couple. There's a couple other places. I mean, the Calm Frog is really good.
Oh,
Calm
Calm
Frog.
Frog, you
Where's that
say.
one at?
The Calm Frog. It's in the market area.
So like this area?
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. Is there any more that you own?
I would have to look. I don't know everything that I own right now.
I understand. And the second
We were just curious.
thing, we're trying to figure out because there's a group of people that's been taking all the jobs at the job board, so we are not able to make coin right now, and we just need to know if you had any work for us.
To be clear, we are not asking for a loan or anything of the sort. We are asking for an
just
actual
work.
job.
Yeah.
So in other words, is there anything that I need to have done that an adventure company would be good at? Ooh, well, let's see here.
You need some product transferred somewhere.
Caravan.
Yeah, we could caravan it for him. There's a lot of stuff we could do. We just need to find it.
Yeah,
Or for one of your many businesses and ventures, we could, help with that somehow, maybe.
we could do a slight bit of surveying and reconnaissance on your current businesses to see where they're currently standing, both in people and in business.
actually, what I would really like to do.
Mhm.
Is sing?
No.
Kidding.
This is a mass singer.
I need some dirt on a person.
Ooh.
Oh,
That seems like a bus special to me, but I don't know.
It
Wait,
does.
for the name?
His name is Adam Brack.
oh,
Is that
the
something
farmer.
or?
It's the farmer.
Delightful. He's our neighbor.
It's our neighbor.
Ah,
Oh, he is, isn't he? Well, it should be
Yeah.
easy for you to surveil him then. Hey.
Right.
well, that might be perfectly up our alley. Well,
What you
Sasha's
needing on
alley.
Brock there, bud?
He apparently
Canadian there, sorry.
I don't have proof, but he may have been in on it with Alexander.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
They were partners in a lot of different things. And he
Oh.
is one of the richest men in town. And I just found out that he is one of the other people that have a seat on the Merchants Council. And he is opposed to my being on the council.
Would you happen to know who is on the Merchant Council?
And I can get you a list. I don't have it with me right now, but I can get you a list.
Does the
We
name
would
Archer
appreciate
show
that.
up?
Who?
Archer?
I don't think so.
Fair.
But I don't.
Do
I
we
don't
need to
know.
go handle this guy for you, Bus?
It's just more figuring out how far this actually goes.
Yeah, we think there might be something going on in town after you keep saying this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're wanting us to go dig up dirt, don't want him dead though, right? Specify
Oh no
that.
no. Oh God, what?
Just
No.
specify that.
We're just kidding. It's just a joke, I swear.
no! I mean, assassination is perfectly legal, but I just don't want it done.
Sure.
I'm just saying, you got to specify it because the way we handle things sometimes don't go the way people want.
I would rather not. Not only would I rather not have him dead, I would rather not have him know how the information got into my hands.
Sure.
Okay.
Because
we
I
can do
just
that.
would like some leverage over him.
Okay.
We could
So
probably be pretty-
this is what we'll do then. If I have the ability to, hang on. If we get any dirt on him, you'll have a message coming to you, but not from any of us.
Okay.
It'll be here. It'll just show up, and you'll know that it is from us.
Oh boy.
Sounds fair.
That it's exactly what he wants, and I have the ability to do it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fair. Awesome. Adam Brack. Find some dirt on him. Now, I don't know what level of dirt that I necessarily want. I mean, I don't know really that much about the guy. I have had a seat on the Merchants Council for years, but I've never taken my seat because I just haven't been asked to do it. I'm not. I just.
And it's another thing for your schedule.
I didn't give a shit, to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah.
But now with you finding out that he was done with Alexander, you're wanting to.
Well, I'm finding out there's a lot of things going on in Coventry that I'm not real pleased about, and so far a lot of the roads have led back to Adam Brack.
I wonder if he's helping that group of people stay afloat too.
There's no other way.
Because, I mean, we just talked to the college about another group of adventurers like us that have no renown with this town, and they take every single job on the board and not leave any for any others, and they still haven't been kicked off of it yet.
And they're apparently terrible at what they're doing.
They haven't been here for very long.
But still, after a certain couple of times of them doing that, they'd be like, are y'all going to complete this time?
Yeah. Like I said, they're about ready to get their shit kicked out. They're going to have their charter revoked fairly soon, probably.
Maybe.
Are they locals?
No, they came over on a boat. We don't know necessarily from where.
The narwhal. Excuse me.
So, I'm gonna give him a roll to see if he knows
Wait
exactly
a
where
second.
from.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. Oh, what if he's not sending
Yeah.
assassins after us?
I wonder if they are assassins.
No.
I mean, we know what they are, but they can still be assassins.
Maybe one of them.
They might not be members of the Assassin's Guild, but they could still always be hired.
Can kill.
Right, that's what I'm saying. All right, anyway, we'll get this. We'll try to get some information for you. I'm not going to guarantee it's going to be positive, but...
Did we get anything from that 15, Dave?
From the what? Oh.
The 15.
I don't know.
You rolled and didn't say anything, so that's why I was curious.
I meant to roll that to the GM, and I didn't hit the
button. No worries.
Well, before you did it, you said, let's see what he knows about these people, and then rolled.
Yep.
So, we know just as much as he does.
Yep.
Remember, this is a group that has absolutely no renown.
Yeah.
So not many people's going to know much about them.
Which is probably the way they like it.
I guess we're going to go dig up some dirt on... All right, we're going to start walking. I'm going to start talking.
Yep. Okay. So you guys are walking.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gregor.
Thank you, Gregor.
We're like, thank you, and just kind of like trudge away.
So they
Ascalabus, from the story you told me, is taking very close attention to the fields, especially the fields around Adam.
Okay, Adam. Actually, you've been here for a little while, and you've talked to Elder Jolin and everything.
Yeah.
This is going to be an easy roll for you guys, so I want you to roll your intelligence.
Okay.
Cool. That's
under your intelligence. Holy shit balls!
Oh, he got it.
What's grass?
So.
Nope.
Wait, do I need to do this too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So
I made it.
Harvey has picked up a few things, and Kieran has picked up a few things, but those things they've picked up have actually been from Razul.
Right.
Razul and Elder Jolin have formed quite the little bond. And when they were out back talking, when he was helping him weed, they were out there a couple hours by themselves, and he talked at length about Adam Brack. So I'm going to give you a number of questions to ask about Adam Brack.
Oh, good lord.
God damn it.
Two.
You know
That's
more
fine.
than two. You critted. So, what questions do you know about Adam Brack? Let me roll another D10 because it's not going to be just. So, 7 questions about Adam Brack. Things that you know about Adam Brack.
And this is for the whole party, right?
It's a whole party. So,
Yeah, y'all
basically,
give me
anybody can
ideals
ask a
of-
question, and you tell me what it is that you're at, what question you're asking.
Yeah, because I have.
So, it's going to be like Adam Brack lore.
Yeah, so
Right.
how long he's been here? We need to know that.
From what Elder Jolin told you, Adam Brack showed up not too long after the pox that went through.
Same as
Alexander.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's amazingly, but at the same time, there was a huge influx of people after that because there was a
Right.
real vacuum of
Right.
people. I mean, there was just a lot of people died and they got filled in.
Anything, guys? I need help.
What's his routine? Like, does he leave to go
Or
in
does he have
town?
people leave for him?
Adam Brack is one of the most well-known people in town. He's known for being a huge skinflint, but he likes power. He likes being rich. He likes lording the fact that he's rich over everyone else. Most of the farmland you see on this map is farmed and leased to either Adam or Gregor.
Okay.
And most of it is Adam.
God damn,
Like you
he
see
is wealthy.
Klaus Berger and Leo Stosh. Those guys work the farms, but they pay Adam for the privilege of doing so.
Kind of how Jolin used to be with Applebaum.
Correct.
So that means he would own a lot of stores in town too.
He owns a lot of businesses in town, yes.
Okay. Oh fuck! I bet you he might be owner of the tavern, guys.
What a coincidence.
Ooh.
What a coinky dink.
He does.
Ah!
All right. So what else do we need to know? I mean, honestly, we know what we need. He's been here for a while. We know that he has money.
He's a member of the Merchants Council. He styles himself to be the de facto leader of the Merchants Council. And the Merchants Council kind of bows the richer you are, the more power you have within the council. And it's been upended recently.
Because of Gregor got his money back.
Right. So one of the reasons why Adam has been so powerful in this town is because Alexander didn't allow Gregor to know how rich he really was.
Right.
So Adam went from the number 1 guy to the number 2 guy. And since Gregor has started doing his thing on the council, Adam has been working. Basically, Adam isn't working for his own interest as much as against Gregor's interests.
We understand. Okay, so how
does Adam have any visitors?
You know that he gets visitors all the time. People trying to suck up, people needing favors, lobbyists, all sorts of stuff. People are coming and going all hours of the night.
Was he ever seen in public with Alexander?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Of course, because Gregor's and Adam's fortunes and wants and needs aligned quite frequently in the past.
So we need to find a way to dig up dirt on this guy. I think we got our 7 questions.
Yeah, but you critted, so I'm going to tell you anything you want to know about the fucker.
Are we smart enough to know that Adam would know what we look like?
Oh, God, yes.
Okay.
Oh, Adam
that's
would
what
know
I
us,
hope.
especially since we've been around the area so
Right.
much.
A couple of
gonna
reasons.
say.
One, you're starting to get a little bit more renown in the area. Two, you put
Yeah.
down roots. Three, he
Hello, my name is
definitely
Harvey.
knows that you're part of the reason Gregor's back in power.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not our friend. We are not his friends. He
So the
is
horse
not happy
inspector
with
bit
us.
wouldn't work on him
No.
Probably not.
because he knows what we look like.
Oh, I'm just gonna straight up go ask him if he needs help with anything.
Okay.
I mean, straight up, we're just gonna go straight in.
Okay,
What-
Bold
so
move,
it
Dobby.
is getting late. Do you want to do that in the morning, or you want to do that now?
Morning.
morning.
We'll come back in the morning so that we stay, we want to be on his good side if we're going to try this out.
All right.
I just if he needs any help with it, he's a rich man. You know, rich men have a lot of needs.
Could you
But
phrase
that's
that any more
towards you.
frequently?
Hence the maid's outfit, I suppose.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But we might be able to find you a maid's outfit.
I don't think I'll fit that.
Hey, maybe he wants a little tail.
I
It's
mean,
not the tail that's the problem.
according to his size, that would be a lot of tail.
Yeah,
That's true. Suck
Like a-
my
He's
cloaca.
got a big old dump truck back there.
that's right.
Oh my god.
Bus is dummy thick. We've officially said that.
Dummy thick. You got it.
All right.
I can't
Oh,
sneak
God.
around because my dummy thick ass cheeks.
He's got junk
What
in
the
the
fuck?
trunk.
What the fuck?
Well, wonder how we could go about this. Since we're at home, we can
Hey,
talk. How should we
That's
go
how
about this, guys?
it is everywhere we go with Ask Lavis.
What? That's a round of applause. Yep.
Yeah, that's just booty clapping.
Oh my god. Stop.
He gets that ass to clapping.
That's
Oh
why
my
his sneak
God.
is so bad. His ass.
You cheap smacking.
Oh my god.
I
We
can't make a stealth roll to save my life.
Anyway, as I was
Okay.
saying,
Wow.
how should we go about this, guys?
Well, Gregor doesn't want Adam to know that we're looking into him.
Well, no. Gregor just doesn't want to know that he doesn't want Gregor to know that as he is looking into him.
What?
Doesn't matter how much we look into him, as long as he doesn't find out Gregor is the one doing it.
Well, he doesn't want to know where the information came from. Well, he doesn't want this guy to know where the information came from. So if we go in there and he tells us, "Oh yes, I'm getting a load of hash coming in next week," and then
We can't tell him that because
yeah, we can't just pass that along. But maybe I should go in and talk to him.
I would
I
say
mean,
bust.
He's not going to expect anything from big old
Harvey.
lovable Harvey.
You get 3 questions. Pretend I'm Adam Brock. Ask them to me.
Hello, Mr. Adam. How are you doing on this fine day that our Lord has made?
I'm fine, Harvey. How are you?
I didn't introduce myself to you. Who sent you?
Oh my god.
Right.
it either need to be Jack or Bus.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Make the priest do the talking.
We're just roving missionaries wanting him to accept him into the Church of Nehru.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, he's our neighbor.
I mean, that's perfect. I mean, you would have to.
May I tell you about our Lord and Savior Naruto?
Jackson.
Mind if we come in for several hours?
The one true first God brought his only forgotten Son to save us and heal others.
What did you say, Jack?
I'm just in the background, just fucking slapping my head as hard as possible. Like, fuck.
Jack,
Tell us
Jack.
your idea.
What's up?
Tell us what you want. How do you all think we should go about this? Oh God. I was zoomed way the fuck in for that.
I just when you guys started talking about like how we're gonna get dirt on this guy, I did not think it was gonna end with, well, I'll pretend we're missionaries from Jack's church. That'll work great.
No, we were just talking about you.
Not
honey.
all.
Jack,
Yeah, just you, buddy.
right now,
Yeah.
we
I
are
have
in
not-
brainstorming
I know
session.
missionary work.
There
Is
is
that
no
like-
bad
May
ideas
I
during
never
brainstorming.
ever go to those faraway places
So,
again.
so Jack, you realize and you know that your sect does
Right.
not usually do missionary work,
Right.
so it wouldn't make a lot of sense. I mean,
And it would be
people
suspicious.
come to them for healing.
Right.
All the better. We're an exclusive group.
All right, then.
I don't know. I really don't know how we're gonna get dirt on this guy. I mean,
We
without
have a
us-
thief.
You either ask him directly or we ask about him to others. We have to make sure that it's shut down. If I have to do late night rendezvous with people, I can pull that off.
All right. Do you think you can do any of that tonight?
Sure, if I'm willing to leave. That's more for, I guess. The last time I had to pick up stuff, I had to go to a fight club. So
We
Like,
weren't supposed to
well,
say anything about that. It's the first fucking
Fair.
rule.
hey, they're friends, and one of them wants to come.
I mean,
I don't know
Where
how
do
to
you
respond to that.
It's Harvey. Don't worry about it.
I mean, where do you
Shocker.
think we should get information, guys? I mean, if y'all want to go ask around, do you know what businesses he has? I mean, they're still going to tell, like, there's people coming in looking at things.
I mean, we do live right near him, so we could watch the place fairly.
Could you get anything from your guild bus?
I mean, I haven't asked, so I might be able to.
That might be.
They seem to be handy.
That'd be your big gainer there, because then they wouldn't know it's from us.
Yep. Of course, knowing Jack, he's probably got a thief in the pocket, but we can figure that out.
Right. Brock is.
You also realize that if you wanted somebody to go take a look at him, it wouldn't be free.
Oh, I'm aware.
I mean, shouldn't we at least try to do it before we outsource it?
I mean, outsourcing would be the easiest way not to get caught.
We can also outsource and try.
We
One
just
of us
don't
will have
want.
a success.
We
I mean,
just
we could
don't
just
want.
outsource our vengeance on Alexander, so.
We don't want him to
Knowing.
put two and two together. That we are gathering information for Gregor.
Mhm.
If we're going around sniffing around asking questions, it's going to be pretty obvious.
I mean, there is a lot of
Um,
shops around us. guys. I
Okay,
mean,
so
we could just-
this is Sammy. To your point, Ascalabus has interrogation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part of interrogation is gleaning answers from people, from like conversationally.
Yeah.
So they would just let things slip. So he wouldn't be going, "Hey, how about that guy?" Blah blah blah. It would be in the middle of a conversation where the person would just accidentally let it
Right.
slip with a successful interrogation roll. The person doesn't necessarily know.
He baffles with bullshit, essentially.
What
Yes.
I'm saying is like Harvey and me and Razul should not just be walking around asking questions about this.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
Correct. That would probably
Oh.
be a bad idea.
I think what we
That's
should
what I'm
do
saying.
Okay.
is you go get some information, maybe some of the store leads around here, because maybe some of them have a lot of businesses.
Yep.
Because and maybe you visit your guild. This is pretty much all you, bud.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I mean, this is pretty unless Jack might be able to get some stuff out of the church, maybe, because
Yeah,
you never
I
know
mean-
what information they could have.
it's not a terrible idea. I mean, they probably just look at me like, "What, bro? You can just ask if there's anything going."
It's yeah.
I mean, as long as we're not going directly to the source.
Yep.
And with him in his interrogation, as long as he doesn't fuck up. He should be able to, go to like even Archer bus.
Yep.
That might
Yep.
be a big starting point.
Yep.
He is a pretty big merchant around here.
Yep. That thought has crossed my mind.
People at the Omnicon, that guy seemed like he was pretty wealthy in his endeavors.
No, the Omnicon guy I want to punch in the face.
I
Yeah, let's-
totally agree.
I'm not going near that guy. Fuck that guy.
But information comes from the worst sources.
Yeah.
So, I
Well,
mean, pretty much.
He's gonna know there's blood in the water if I'm asking for magical items or a book.
Mhm.
That may be more up your alley.
True.
Archer is just Archer,
Yeah, he's a prick.
but I have actually talked to him.
Right. So I mean, pretty much, Dave, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Okay.
Unless everybody else got any other ideas.
Probably scope out a place.
Oh yeah. Also,
Yeah,
wouldn't hurt to have a set of eyes on the house.
We could let Jack and Harvey sit here and sit outside on a stool and David, the GM, is typing.
What about
Oh
me?
Christ, Dave. Do I just do /GM that thing?
Try it and see if it works.
Very confused as what do you mean by that?
Try it and see. You said /W. Try it and see if that does anything. I don't know because I haven't set any of your roles up to do it. To the GM.
You should
actually. What you can do is if you.
So okay, the thing that I think you can do is
because I can do 5 D100s to your way, and then you'd have to match them all against that skill.
Yeah, we can do that. The only other way to probably do it would be to do attributes and abilities to actually go into the. So let me see something here. So abilities. Let me do.
Because I can do this.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom, guys. Beer me.
/W GM. Oops.
And I mean, I don't think a single one just passed.
Oh, sorry. Let me do. That didn't send it directly to me, did it? Nope.
Nope. That made you roll it.
Okay, so about the only thing you'd be able to do would be to in the ability to. I'll just go ahead and roll them.
Okay. Hope you roll better than me, because I rolled shite when I rolled 5D.
Okay.
So now that's a little bit quieter. What I was saying was that Harvey and I can watch the house together, since everybody else kind of has something to do. I don't think that the Druid Circle would have much information, and I don't see the city guard being like up front,
Right.
because he's probably paying them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's one of the things powerful people do is they pay cops.
Yeah.
As
So.
nice as they are. Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of my thinking.
Okay, so the plan is Kieran and Harvey are going to do surveillance. Ascalabus is going to ask around and use his interrogation. And then what was Bones and Wada going to be doing?
Bones said he was going to ask his church. Or
Okay.
Jack did.
Right.
And then Razul was talking about going to the Omnipharmacon.
Okay. Was he doing it for information or just because he wanted to look at some potions and shit?
Why not both?
That's right.
Why not both?
Why not both?
I'm pretty sure it was talk to the owner. Because he was hoity-toity and shit.
That now that Rizul's got a little more coin in his purse, he might be more open to looking at him.
Okay. By the way, I cleared the chat because I did to GM rolls and I didn't want them on the stream.
Fair.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did see your message, Kieran.
Okay. I wasn't sure if anybody else did, so I was like, now that it's quieter, I will.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Right.
And I don't have the stream up, I just have the chat popped out, Dave, so, but
that's
I get
okay.
you.
No, that's perfectly fine. I wasn't really planning on streaming tonight anyway. It's just one of those things.
Sure, I get you.
My head is feeling a little bit better. It's still there, but I mean, my headache is still there, but of course, my head is still there.
Probably
all to the good.
Very closely related to stress.
Yeah.
You're probably stressed now.
I have been stressing terribly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stressing terribly. I've got a lot of stress right
now. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to last until July.
You can do it. Just keep on not talking to your supervisor.
Because in July, I get my bonus, and that'll allow me to go on vacation. And all of the jobs that I'm sending out, I'm putting as a start date August 1st.
Oh,
So if
nice.
I don't have a
Smart.
job when I come back, I can move right into it. And if I do have a job when I come back, I'll still fucking just move right into it.
Sure.
So that was
Ben, are you eating something?
hand pies.
I just heard some crunching.
No, I was playing with some of my wife's bobby pins.
Oh, okay.
That means I
Who
just
is Bobby? And
Oh,
did he
no.
get famous for his pins?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're waiting for Razul to come back, and then we'll.
Ascalabus, you learned nothing. Anyway, moving on.
Not necessarily, but some of it I'll handle a little
Yeah.
differently.
Jesus Christ, after all these years, Keystone XL has been canceled by the energy company.
Yeah. Well, that's because they no longer have the backing of idiots in Washington.
Right.
Nebraska farmers were totally against it.
Oh yeah.
So was Minnesota and the Dakotas for the most part.
Yeah, and they still all voted for the people who wanted to ram it down their throats,
Right.
which is ludicrously stupid. We want to vote for the guys who do nothing but hurt us financially. Yay! We're smart.
Well, and, like, my whole thing about these pipelines is, and it continues to be, they all leak. They all leak. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of, like,
Yeah.
we studied this inside and out, and they all leak. The big one in Alaska, all the ones across our country, and in Russia, over Europe, they all leak. What it really comes down to is just basically making the companies that own them, responsible for the remediation costs. Saying like, look, you can build this, but you have to basically start a trust fund for cleaning it up, while it's running and when you shut it down and replace it. And as soon as you bring that up to any company, they're like, well, I guess we really don't need another pipeline that badly.
Right.
Because as soon as you make them responsible for their own work, they're like, can't the government pay for that? I mean, I could be wrong, but that's been like my experience with every one of these fucking pipelines and like refineries and shit. They're like, oh yeah, we want to build it, but we don't want to pay for the remediation while it's running and after it's gone.
Right.
We just want to, make our money and leave it to be the state and like it's the United States, the state and the federal government's job to clean it up after we're done with it. Spend a couple $1 billion digging out a couple 100 feet of topsoil because they decided to fucking spill every version of petroleum-based products you can fucking imagine.
Yes.
I'm not salty, not at all.
No, I fully understand where you're coming from, and I concur and agree.
I was trying to make that entire statement as nonpartisan as I could, but it still kind of comes out that way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, waiting for Harvey to come back.
I'm back.
To be clear,
Oh, Harvey's back.
I'm totally for pipelines and refineries and stuff. I just want the people who build them responsible.
But that won't happen.
Right? No,
Ever.
Because nobody wants to be responsible for that quagmire.
Well, it's not as profitable.
Right.
To be responsible. Anyway, all right. So I have what everybody is going to be doing. I have the different things. So it is the next morning.
Huzzah.
Yeah. You don't really have that much to worry about here in your house. It's just one of those things. How are you planning on going about this? So I'm going to go little by little here. So Kieran and Harvey, your job is going to be fairly easy because what you're going to be doing is you are going to be watching. I'm really zoomed out. Now I got to get really zoomed in. So you're going to be here. How are you going to go about watching Adam? Are you just going to watch his main area here?
Well, the room with the window broken out is just kind of. I can't see anything with the token. Is that like right here?
No, it's on the side where the stairs was, wasn't it?
All
Or
right,
did
so
we
let's go
come
back
in?
to that
We
map.
didn't. I don't think we actually.
Yeah, we never specified, I don't think.
Let's go back to
No.
that map, and I'll show you what side is which.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oof.
now I'm really zoomed in.
Gotta zoom out.
That's
Okay,
why
so
you
this
said you wanted
side
them-
right here
Yes.
is the side towards Adam's place.
So
Okay.
there's windows.
So that means
Alright.
you don't have any windows in the attic. There's no windows here. But there are 3 windows, 1 in the bedroom. All right, so there were trees there. So let's see, how good is your vision to Adam's doorway? So, odd will mean completely unobstructed, and odd 1 means there's going to be a tree directly in front of the window. So, all right, so you can see fairly decent from there. This window over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, too many trees. This window over here in the bedroom. Nope, so this is still your best bet right here.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe
So,
Harvey can do some smithing outside.
if somebody is trying to sneak in, they can, and you probably won't see them. However, more than likely, you'll see everybody that comes and goes, unless they're trying not to be seen.
Well, I guess I'll pull up a chair and hang out there and just, you know. What can I do that's
Harvey.
not
I
You know,
mean,
concealed?
you
Harvey-
don't want to be that nosy neighbor that's always looking out the window. That's not very
But
neighborly.
you do know that. Hey, Dave, can we go back out to the town map?
Uh huh.
There is a house right here that we could you could go like over to Elder Jolin's maybe and have 2 views points towards it.
Elder Jolin's place is occupied now.
No, right here, the Widow Dominant and Elder Jolin's.
Oh, so just go there and hang out. Say, hey, I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they minded, have Harvey go there and
They probably wouldn't
Not
mind. I'm
weird.
sure Widow Donovan would be happy to serve him tea.
maybe them sit outside and have a little picnic.
It's not a bad idea. That's a great idea, actually.
I'm just saying, Harvey don't have to, or Ben don't have to listen to me. Ben can do what he wants.
I mean, no. I mean, if it provides a better,
It'll
would
give you
that
2
provide a better
points.
line of sight?
Say that one more time.
Would that provide a better line of sight to watch the house?
I would provide a better line of sight to this side, but you wouldn't be able to see the main area, entrance area.
Which I've got covered anyway.
All right. Then
You'll
yeah,
be more likely to see somebody if they're trying to sneak in or out. Probably.
Yeah.
No, that would probably be this side down here.
Well,
If you pinged, I didn't see that.
It won't let me
either.
ping. It won't let me ping.
are you talking here?
There- No, the little house down there. Yeah, right there. That would probably be the place they sneak in because it has the most coverage.
This here is a barn.
Yeah, in between that would be a best coverage.
Why are you whining at me? What? Sorry.
It's
Oh.
whatever they want to do. I really was just suggesting.
I don't think it's a bad idea because he'll have a view of like the field and stuff. I mean, he'll have like pretty much like all this covered especially if he's outside. He could probably have a view down here.
Okay, so
But then I'm just hanging out in fields in the forest.
Well, with the Widow Donovan and having tea and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You're just watching the house. Like,
Okay,
she
I
can
thought
keep
we
you
were having
company.
Down there.
Yeah,
no,
wink,
I'll,
wink.
I'll hang out with the Widow Donovan.
okay. So Harvey goes here.
Yep.
Karen stays at home. Razul is going to the Collegium. Jack is going to his temple.
Yep.
And Escalabus is going to be traveling around to different businesses and attempting to use his interrogation to find out any information on Adam Brack.
I got to go to the
Yep.
Collegium anyway to pick up what he found out about the sketch too. So
Oh, right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, so here's what we're going to do.
With also the plan of possibly, well, no, depends on when I get in town. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
I will shut up. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna do one thing for Razul right now.
okay,
You get back to the Collegium, and they have information for you on that symbol.
okay,
That symbol is a tattoo used for a group. Well, actually, he's gonna ask you for 2 copper first.
Oh, this group really start owing me.
Well, how about this? I'll throw a copper.
Well, you have no idea yet.
Be
We'll
when
tell you
we
when he
get
comes back.
Yeah.
So the name of the group is the Silent Legion.
Okay.
Waiting for Sammy to write that down.
Mm-hmm.
And the Silent Legion is they're kind of they are an offshoot of the Assassins Guild. They're kind of like a club within the Assassins Guild. And they're known for this tattoo and being completely silent. There's not a lot that's known about the inner workings of it, but they are some of the best assassins around. Again, saying that, you know, Wada, not Razul, you know that I'm not going to be throwing elite assassins at second, third level characters.
Right.
So this guy wasn't as good as what the rumor is supposed to be. But they are elite assassins, and you can ask me any other questions about them, and I'll tell you if they know it.
Oh, I mean, you pretty much gave me the answer. I mean, other than do they know how the tattoo is, like, how it works?
Probably using runes and the permanent spell.
Okay. They wouldn't know what, like, class that would come from?
The class that spell comes from.
Would probably be Elementalist.
Why do you think that?
Because of the silent spell.
Oh, right, because you
Be a
can't.
sorcerer at least.
Right, it can't be a monk's silence. That's not something you can permanent.
I mean, this is Wada knowing, not Razul.
Right, no. We're discussing it out of game, basically.
Okay. So the spell is actually a ninja spell.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Called Silence Others.
Ah, I didn't see that when I was looking through them earlier. Nice. Okay. Cool.
The difference being, and he tells you, I'm going to tell you the same thing. The difference being, the sorcerer's silence spell is a sphere around the target.
Okay.
So everything around it would be silenced if you guys were in the range of the sphere.
Mm.
Silence Others. This spell prevents a target from making or causing anything else to make audible noises. This means that a target could throw a pan into a glass case and the case breaking would make no noise.
Wow.
So if this guy is trekking down the hall and he runs into a suit of armor and the suit of armor falls over, it would be totally silent.
No noise. Ah, just like when he hit the table and it didn't make any noise on the table.
Correct.
Because the table would have made noise.
Correct.
All right, cool. I mean, that's pretty much all the information we needed. We know now what we're dealing with.
Right. They are extraordinarily expensive to hire.
Ah,
Probably twice as expensive. He was probably the leader of the group.
oh, wow.
Wait, the guy? Like, the dude that we saw was the leader of them?
Yes.
The leader of the people that were
The group that was sent to kill us.
Okay, I see. I thought you meant the leader of the silent. I'm like,
I was like,
Oh, no,
I was
this isn't
confused too.
Skyrim. Thank you for doing one job for me. You're now the leader.
Yeah, just double checking
I
though,
just
because
understood the meaning
Oh,
of the leader.
I can
was
see the
like, oh.
confusion. Sorry.
I was like,
all right.
we got lucky and nothing else.
Well, I mean, like I said, I wasn't going to throw elite assassins at you. These
This
guys
is a
are of
grandmaster.
comparable levels.
He's just like joking around while he's in the bonds. Like, I can break these at any time. And then kill all of you. Let no one would ever know I was here since silence.
Right. But he couldn't do that.
No,
As
thank God.
as to the rest of it, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to write up.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to have buses stuff given to him, and
Understood.
it is 7:15, and my fucking headache. I'm actually going to end it. This is a good place to end because I've got a lot of information to disseminate,
Yeah.
Woo.
Yep.
Oh, woo.
and I
Gotcha.
don't really want to split the party up this way. What I'll do is like when I gave the information to Kieran and I gave the information to Ascalabus, I will send you each a PM
Okay.
that details the information that you find out.
Cool.
And it's early out tonight, and I apologize for that.
That's
okay.
not
Fine.
Well,
very
next
good.
week it gives us time to be more prepared because I don't think any of
Yep.
us are really prepared today.
No, because we
No.
figured we were gonna be like planning to get ready to go and get Alexander and figuring out how to do that, and then Gregor comes up and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of that," and we're like, "Yeah, okay, cool."
Well,
And that's it.
Gregor was going to do
Well,
one of two
and-
things for you. Gregor was going to do one of two things for
Yeah.
you. If you didn't want him to hire the assassins, which he hadn't done yet, if you were against that, then he was going to charter you a ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys would have wanted to go do it yourself, he was going to get you there.
Yeah, but there's still only
Well-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, and there's like 15 to 20 of them, and yeah.
Taking them.
I'm also going to say this. Alexander bought assassins to get us. How successful were they?
Right.
Not.
Right.
And that is the problem with it. Now he's
But
hired the
The
assassins.
reason that they weren't successful is they didn't go about it the right way.
Correct.
I mean, he's
And thus
already
the
got
foibles
people.
of men.
He already had people like Gregor told us. He already has people watching him for a time.
Yeah.
Like, Gregor
Yeah.
has the information.
Yeah.
Bureaucracy saves our asses.
Our biggest thing is right now we have a group to take care of now. We're gonna have to figure out how to do that. We still have we need to figure out what we as a group want to do.
Whether
Yeah.
that's okay, so Eric can probably tell you how some of this stuff works, but one of the things in my game is if you have something individually that you want to do or acquire, you can go and have somebody research that thing. And then they can say, okay, so say for the sake of argument that you wanted Harvey wanted a sword that did extra fire damage. Okay, so you'd go to the Collegium and you'd research, and they'd say, well, back in the old days, there was this outlaw group, and the leader's name was blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah had this flaming sword, and this is where he was last seen. And then that is what your adventure would be going to try and find this thing for
Oh,
the
sure.
person.
Like
Yeah, we essentially started a war to get a sword.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
I
It
didn't
was
remember that.
a diadem. It was a crown with a jewel on it.
Interesting.
Well, no.
It makes me
I'm
think of
thinking
the
the-
rumor.
I'm thinking the flaming sword that John wanted.
Oh yeah.
also,
And we had to
flame
try to
is
overtake a tower.
is a pansy element. You
Say
want
that again.
lightning. You want lightning.
Ah, well,
Lightning
That would
is
work
the
too.
superior element.
right. It's a mace that has lightning on it, so when it hits, it sticks. Ah, like a taser gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's a stun baton on steroids.
But yeah, that's the kind of thing. So if you like, Razul might say, "Hey, I want to get magic robes that have this on it." Well, you can either pay to have it done, or you can pay less to have somebody research it and see where you can go try and find the thing on an adventure.
That's why I've been holding off on like doing what I want to do because I have a ton of things that I want to do, but I want to know what they want to do.
Well, we've pretty much done everything we wanted to do. We're just doing this because we're like, yeah, well, the fuck
Yeah.
we do now? Shrug.
I made it fairly clear what I want to do.
What do you want to do? Go
Eat
kill
hand pies.
Alexander?
Cross the ocean, kill Alexander, get lots of money, return to our homeland, destroy those whatever they are, and find my wife.
That's a
I
fair
mean,
point.
that is an adventure that we could go on to
Yeah.
find your wife.
That's new information.
No, it's not.
For me, it is.
Oh,
I don't think Eric was here the week he brought it up.
well, he brought it up in the Discord.
I brought it up in the Discord, but that requires me to read 158 lines of dialogue.
I
Mm.
actually did.
I'm sorry.
You take-
You're
I
the DM.
bitched about it, but
I'm
I did it.
sorry.
For
I
me,
mean, you guys are welcome to join us at any time. Like,
I would love to, if I'm not getting paid at work.
well, I mean, we do this off the clock too. You don't have to do it while you're at work.
And I've got a bunch of shit off the clock, too.
Well, it's
Eric's
not
a busy
my
man.
fault.
Yeah.
We're happy for you.
see,
You have a full
because
and
Razul doesn't want to return back home.
No.
Razul thinks that the homeland is not to him. It's just brings sadness back to him. This place
Sure.
knows me. I'm not, I'm not like, oh, he ain't worth anything. There's a lot of difference here.
and I'm pretty
Ascalabus treats the homeland like it's a great grandfather. He remembers it. He knows stories. But if he doesn't see them again, it's not a crushing blow to him. To be quite honest.
Like a great grandfather.
Jesus.
That's
got a
kind of
great
fucked up,
great-grandfather.
dude.
Welcome to me.
Jack, we need to find you a fishing pole that always catches a fish.
Or just a good chance of catching a fish. I'm okay with that too.
No, we need the fishing pole that guarantees to catch other fish.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
like.
that would be an amazing fishing pole. But I don't know that I need it that badly. I could just, fish the normal way.
With a net.
It's got
I mean, how do you think like commercial fishing has worked in the past?
Oh God, we're doing this again.
yep.
You brought it up,
Yep, we
Dave.
are.
You have only yourself to blame.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, like I want robes that have extra, like, it's like a robe of metal, but it's still just cloth. It just has an ability that it's
So
tipped in-
Kevlar.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Kevlar
stuff I want.
with a Romex or Nomex weave. So it's fire resistant, it's impact resistant.
Oh, he ain't gonna give me all that. I just want a little bit of ABS taken off.
I mean, as long as I live, I'll never forget they were talking about like the work pants for when we were like working around petroleum tanks and like whether it's gas, kerosene, whatever. And they're showing us how these pants protected us. And fucking somebody took a fucking flamethrower to them, and they're almost burn proof. They're burn resistant. They're almost burn proof. You just see the video, the dummy with these fucking overalls on, it's just fucking flamethrowers in all four directions, and they go off, and it's like, and the pants are fine, but the whole body's a fucking hot dog if you're in them. I'm like, that's great, but if you get hit with that kind of flame, it doesn't matter that the pants don't burst into flames. You're still cooked like a hot dog.